Hi everyone, today we are talking about operations with integers. We are doing this video together in class on your own laptops, and this is on page 2 of your homework packet. So we're going to begin by talking about what integers are. Integers are positive and negative whole numbers. So for example, 1, 2, 3, or -1, -2, -3 are all integers. Okay, so first we're going to review some adding and subtracting integers. So the first one, 10 plus -15, is equal to, now the way you can think about this is by using some images. So I'm going to use green for positive. Okay, so there are 10 positive, so positive 10, so I'm going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dots. Okay, and then I'm going to make negative red. So that's, I'm going to line them up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there's 15 of them, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so a total of 15 negatives. So to figure out what 10 plus -15 is, if you draw this image, every one positive cancels out with one negative. So these cancels out, all 10 of these pairs cancel out. And then we're left with 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they're red, so we're left with -5. 5 negatives. Okay? So the next one, same thing. -8 plus -11. In total, all of these things are negative. So I don't even have to draw it out, but I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 negatives. And another 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. In total, that's 19 red dots. So that's -19. -8 plus -11 is -19. Subtracting integers is similar, except we need to do one extra step. 8 minus 13, and we have -12 minus 4. The subtraction sign is the same thing as changing the subtraction sign to a plus sign and making the second number negative. Okay, so this problem ends up becoming 8 plus -13. The same thing as saying 8 minus 13. So by doing that, we can use our same strategies as before, right? 8 plus -13, if you draw it out, we'll find is -5. Okay, same thing in this problem. We can change that minus sign to a plus and then make the second number negative. So we can rewrite this problem as -12 plus -4. Okay, so in total, there is 16 negatives if we drew it out, so that's -16. Okay, so these are the answers here. All right, and then you are going to try numbers 1 and 2 on the side on your own. Go ahead and do that now. All right, next we're going to talk about multiplying integers. Okay, so there's a strategy we need to remember when we talk about multiplying, and that's the notes that we're going to take down here. I'm going to zoom in. When multiplying and dividing numbers, we have to remember the correct sign. So, if both numbers we're multiplying are the same sign, so they're both positive or they're both negative, okay, then the result is positive. So if we multiply positive times a positive, or divide positive divided by positive, that gives us a positive. When we multiply a negative and a negative together, that's positive. When we divide a negative and a negative, we also get positive. So when the signs of both numbers are different, or the opposite, then the result is negative. So let's use those tricks to now answer A and B. So part A says 12 times, you're going to see multiplication with this dot here. That means multiplication. 12 times negative 4. Well, let's just multiply the numbers that we know, 12 and 4. That multiplies to 48. The 12 was positive, and the 4 here was negative. Since they are different signs, the answer is a negative 48. Okay, let's go through and figure out those signs now. So part B, it's negative 13 times negative 3. Negative times a negative, they're both the same signs. Answer should be positive. In this division part, we have a positive number divided by a negative number. Those are different signs, so the answer is negative. And then lastly here, negative 49 divided by negative 7, negative, negative. The answer should be positive. And now let's go back and do the math. 13 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 1 is 3. That's 39. And we already told ourselves it should be positive. 24 divided by 8 we know is 3. And since it's 24 divided by negative 8, we already knew it had to be negative 3. Take the 49 divided by 7, that's 7. Same signs, so it had to be positive 7. Go ahead and try numbers 3 and 4 using those examples on your own.